shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. You a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like...
From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Right to the air, Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10. 12. 11 MT. Here we go. 11. Right 80.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
11, Mike. Get set.
Here's Burrow. It's with Harrison again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
11, Thomas. 12.
Again, it's Burrow. He has room past the 25. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
11 MT. Here, 11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch made by Chase Brown. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series.
1-1, ready?
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ, I guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
so much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with a throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Green. Come back.
Here's Kyler to throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
First turn of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Murray on 3rd down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
11.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Breaks free in the center of the field. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 7-point lead in the 1st. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
This return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's Lamb running slant. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Murray. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And he makes the house call. It's a big 6 for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Free inside the 30. C.D. Lamb. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Right 80. Left.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 80, second down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They're all set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow on the play action. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 12-point game in the first. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out into one of those spots out wide.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Going on 1st down, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here.
Green.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kate's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
What's down? Here's Murray. And this one is launched downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He said, get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. He said, get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
He finds Odunze on the slant. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
11. Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Let's see Odunze again. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up. Now lined up to defend this try.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, hey, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's getting...
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, That's a tough second pick six to watch.
11 is stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, and I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Now run by Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry up here. Murray to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. There he goes on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Odunze's got it right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Throwing is Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. It is caught left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Well, we're now officially at the point where touchdowns might as well consider them 8 points in this contest, partner. Yet another 2-point conversion successful, and they've been borderline automatic.
Well, we've officially left the NFL record book behind. It used to stand at 4, accomplished by the greatest show on turf, those Rams in 2000. This is uncharted waters. Kate, I think you'd agree. We're all here for this journey.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Kyler looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Murray on third down. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now Kyler. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had. Brought 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring out 4th down. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. He's got it again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more. Right, they're going to throw for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Let's take this at the 10. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play and Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Murray here on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air, Murray. He finds Brown right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. First and 10, Murray. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Throwing again, Murray. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens headed up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. No, they get him yet again. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. And when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Hand off, headed right. It's caught. And continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Kyler to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Free inside the 30. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
This is Cook on the handoff. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Murray to throw here on third. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They snap it to Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
11 empty, 11, big 13, big 13.
Burrow now on first down. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Can.
Here he goes, third and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
11 empty, 11 empty.
Trying for it with Burrow. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Fits it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down, Ravens.
From the red zone on first. Looking for an open pocket. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Murray on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On 4th down, here's Murray. Called in by Lamb, right side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
11. Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped with authority there. That stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. This one quickly to Harrison. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it sets up second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding it deeply.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Here's Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. everything he's got behind it. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens take 7 points off the deficit.
74. Ravens 36.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Now the offense and Burrow coming to line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Bengals will line up for the
They'll throw it. It's caught. And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Play action now. Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. The 30. Gets the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Ravens cut into the lead by another point.
82. Ravens 43. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now, Burrow. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down.
Burrow on 1st down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. There he goes, right sideline. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Ravens take 7 points off the deficit.
Ravens 50.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Short pass brought in.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
At the 44-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Connects with Harrison again. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Bengals first down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Yards. And the Bengals first down.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one connects. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so?
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Bengals 88. Ravens.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. As this at the 6. Shoves one away. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
But much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route's just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tarvarius Ward picks it up. And the Bengals get the football as he makes That's his third interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals running them out of the building. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, it's Murray. Got his man, that's Brown again. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big plays. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Again, it's Murray to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll need more interceptions.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott.
Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They're going to pass it here. There's that man again, Adunze. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45
similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. So the Bengals